It's a local community, meanwhile, coming together to help people stay warm during this cold snap. Over the weekend, residents in Siloam Springs reopened a temporary warming shelter. 5 News reporter Jacob Luthi is live in Siloam Springs now with more on the way this community has come together to help their neighbors. Jacob?
Yeah, Darren, this temporary overnight shelter is located right next to the New Life Church here in Siloam Springs, right adjacent. And in speaking to the people that put it together, they told me that they not only felt a call to help their neighbors, but they said this was to help address a prevalent issue right here in Siloam Springs.
We've proven here that we definitely have a need for it.
Residents in Siloam Springs have rallied together to create a temporary overnight shelter as freezing temperatures continue throughout northwest Arkansas.
When we started putting this thing up, the wind was blowing really hard, and we had about 12 people here, and it literally almost blew us down. So then I just got on What's Up Siloam and started hollering, we need help, and man, within about 30 minutes, there was 30 people out here.
Since then, local pastor Jesse Parris says they've been able to shelter dozens of people from the cold. And on one of their busiest nights, 27 people were able to get warm.
There is a need for this. We do have a decent homeless population here in this town. Just come on some hard times, and it could have been any one of us. It was me not too many years ago.
Parris says local churches, nonprofits, and individuals are donating their time, energy, and resources to keep the shelter functional throughout the cold.
Put out a post that said, hey, we need propane, and by the end of the day, we had 22 bottles. They weren't all full, but just a lot of individuals coming and swapping out 2 or 3 bottles at a time.
Parris says volunteers spend the night to help manage the shelter, create bags of warm clothes and even food for when people leave, and even administer prayer and hold service, all in the name, he says, of helping their neighbors.
I've always loved this community, but in the last couple weeks, it's been, man, it's really moving to see the hearts of so many people. It's just a beautiful thing.
Now, Parris did want me to add that as of right now, they are at capacity. I reached out to the city of Siloam Springs to learn a little bit more if there are any overnight shelters here in the city. They have not reached back to me. I also talked to Parris and I asked him, do you guys need anything, donations, volunteers as of right now? He said no, they've been so overwhelmed with the support that they've seen in the community that as of right now, they don't need anything. That is some good news. But for now, I'm in Siloam Springs covering news where you live. Jacob Luthi, 5 News.